everyone, I'm Sharlene and today I am going to be talking you through everything that I have been making recently. So I have actually had quite a productive month for a change. The last few months have been pretty slow when it comes to what I've been making for myself. There's just been so many things going on, it's been hard to find the time, but I think a lot of the things I've made this month have been shorter, quicker makes that I can just dip in and out of really quickly and then all of a sudden they're done. So I think the main thing has been that recently I've actually managed to carve out a wee bit of time to batch cut quite a few projects. So three of these were batch cut at the one time, so that made a really big difference. Yeah, so I'll start off actually first with what I'm wearing today. So this is the Fibre Mood Tammy dress in our vintage floral Ecovero Viscose Crepe. I think it's Crepe. I'll check. But I got this last year. I actually bought this quite a while ago, the fabric, and then made it last November, around this time last year, and then we ended up having to get the fabric back in again because everybody just loved it so much. So we got a lot of it, so there is still some left. Vintage floral Ecovero Viscose Crepe, and there's still 16 meters there, so it is there's plenty left. It is beautiful. I absolutely love this dress. The colours, just everything about it, I just absolutely adore it, and I love the pattern with the wee ruffles here. I just think it's so pretty. So yeah, happy to be wearing this dress again this year. So two more of the makes that I am going to be sharing are actually from the same issue of Fibre Mood. So it's the special issue number 1, this one here, and it was released probably around this time last year, if that's what I'd made this dress. Doesn't say. It was last, or maybe it was the start of the year, can't remember now. Anyway, it might have been the start of the year, but it is from this issue here. This is the Tammy dress here on the front, but in a sleeveless version, and there are so many good patterns in this issue. It's amazing, and especially for this time of year, there's loads of really dresses with really special details that are nice for Christmas. There's a jumper which I'm going to show you now as well, casual dresses. What else have I got? There's a really nice jacket which I think could be on my list soon. Trousers, tops. Yeah, it's a really good issue, and we do have some of this in stock still as well. So the first thing is the Fibre Mood Nelly dress, which is, I'll show you it here as well. So it's this one here. So it's quite a simple dress. It is kind of like an A-line shift dress. It's quite floaty and swingy, very loose shape on the body. There's no darts or anything, and the sleeves are quite loose as well. And I have made it in our Botanist's Garden linen viscose, and it is, so I had got this fabric the last time I was over teaching, so in the end of September. I had bought it with the intentions of making a shirt. I'm going to just double check the name. Yes, Botanist's Garden linen viscose, and it is just, I'll put pictures in, but it is so beautiful. I just love it so much. The colours, it's the really vibrant, like magentas and purples and greens, and then there's yellow in it, and it's just such beautiful fabric. And the first day I wore it on Wednesday, everyone was commenting on it, just especially, I think Wednesday here was quite a grey dull day, and it was just such a happy fabric, so lovely to wear, and the shape is really easy to wear as well. It's very comfortable. I did have to add, I think, 5 centimeters length to the sleeves. I think a lot of Fibre Mood sleeves do come up, if they're supposed to be full length, they come up a wee bit short, so I usually do add a wee bit of length. The same would go for like the sweatshirts and things like that I've made us do sometimes. So it's something you do need to look out for, just to check the length of your sleeve whenever you're making them. But apart from that, and I think this one I lowered the neckline a tiny bit. I had made it before in another fabric and I wore it recently, and thought it was just a wee bit too high on the neck for me. I don't like anything too tight around my neck, so I did lower the neckline just a wee smidge, I think maybe a centimetre or centimetre and a half. And that was the only thing, yeah. But I love that dress so much. It's so nice to wear. It'll be lovely to wear it in summer as well, but it's really nice to wear it with tights and longer boots. It's really, really nice. And because it's got the longer sleeve, you can layer up underneath as well, so you can wear like a long sleeve top underneath to keep you warm, which I think is really handy. Then the next one is the Fibre Mood Ruby, and it is either a dress or a jumper. There we go. So this is the dress version, so it is full length with this lovely big slit at the side, and then the top version, so it's just a shorter version. You can see it here, so I'll put my own pictures in as well, but it has a dropped sleeve with gathers at the top, and then a really, I think the cuff is pleated. I can't remember, is it pleated or gathered in? But anyway, it's a big sleeve. It's a really nice big sleeve, and I've actually made 2 of these. So I'd made one quite a while ago in our Meat Milk Lima knit in Punch, and then I made another one recently in a knitted fabric. It's natural yarn dyed knit, I think, with like a wee fine silver stripe through it. So I wanted to get that made. Obviously coming up to Christmas now, it's nice to have something a wee bit sparkly, but it's not too obviously sparkly that you can't wear it all year round. It's and it's really, really soft, really cozy, and yeah, a really, really nice jumper. That's one that I have made twice now. I would love to make it again in one of our new sweater knits. I think it would be so nice in like a different color. So yeah, that's might sneak onto my plans. I'm actually considering the dress version in one of the Snug knits. It would be so comfortable. Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, and then I have one more Fibre Mood make, which is from the newest issue, which is issue 26, and it's the Hoda vest. So it's so it's made in our Snug knit, and it's a sweater vest, but it's kind of like a, I think you would have called them like a tabard, I think. I could be wrong, but it's just a round neckline, and it actually is open at the side, and there's 2 ties, 2 big thick ties at the side, and it is really lovely. I used the burnt orange colour of the Snug knit, and it just goes with everything. Goes with so much of my wardrobe. I wore it with my Simone Viscose Nephilim blouse, and it just matched perfectly. You'd think they were just made for each other. And there's some really nice construction details in it too. There's a bit of, well, I suppose you could stitch it all by machine, but there's a bit of hand stitching involved, and it actually gives a really clean finish to the knitted fabric, so you don't see any seams on the outside, which is a really nice touch for that style of fabric. It makes it look like a knitted garment as opposed to something made from a knitted fabric, something sewn from a knitted fabric, if that makes sense. And yeah, really, really love it. I'll wear it with so much. It goes with everything. I actually think it would probably go with this dress too. So yeah, that is my other Fibre Mood make from the latest issue. Then the other things I have made, the Tremplin trousers by Maison Fauve. Got them finished at the start of the month actually. I love them so much. The fit is just, it's just perfect. It's so perfect. And the details are amazing. There's just so much about those trousers I absolutely love. Yeah, really, really nice. I made them in our Lush Sandwashed Tencel and Lyocell, and yeah, I think in a lightweight denim they would be really, really nice too, or like a coloured twill, maybe like the Atelier brunette gabardines. They would be really nice in it too, for a more like, it would have more of that sort of cargo trouser feel, whereas in the Lyocell they're quite drapey and nearly a wee bit fancy. So yeah, really happy with them. I am actually heading out for my husband's cricket dinner dance this weekend, so I might wear them with a pair of heels for something a wee bit different. I have plenty of options, let's face it. There's plenty of things I can wear from my wardrobe. But yeah, I might try them and see what I think of them as a sort of more dressy option, because I picked the Lyocell with that in mind, that I can wear them with trainers, but I could also wear them with heels and dress them up a wee bit. And I put gold buttons on them for all those details, so I do think with a pair of gold heels they would work really well. And then the last thing I made this month, and probably my favourite, I love them all, but this one is very special. So there was a local awards night, and myself and my husband were both nominated for an award, and yeah, neither of us won, which is fine because I got to make a really special outfit for it. So I went a wee bit different to what I suppose most people were probably expecting, and made trousers and a top. So I used the Tynni. There's one more thing I've made, I forgot to put it on my list, I'll do that after. So I made the Tynni cigarette trousers. So I had made them the weekend before in our ex-designer chocolate cotton Tencel sateen, stretch sateen. So I'd made them really recently, and I knew the size that I've been making still fits me. It was all fresh in my head, so I thought, right, well, another pair of trousers in that, in a green suiting that I've had in my stash for a while, would be easy enough to make. The Tynni trousers are so lovely. As I said, I made them in the chocolate colour. I wore them with the Hoda vest and my Nephilim blouse, and the whole outfit just worked so well. I'm going to wear those trousers so much. I love wearing brown. Brown goes with so much in my wardrobe, and it's a nice alternative to wearing jeans or even like my wide leg black trousers. I think it's really nice, those like more slimmer fit. It's nice to have that option. So yeah, I'm really pleased with those as well. So I made them again in like a dark green suiting fabric that I had in my stash, and then used our Midnight Blooms Tencel sateen from the Garden of Dreams collection. I have, from our first exclusive collection, I have wanted that fabric since it came out, but I had all the other fabrics and thought, no, I need to leave, at least I don't need all of them. But I ended up getting that, and I draped the top. So the underneath part, I actually used the top of the Daria Patterns Rose Cafe bustier dress, and as the base, because I knew it fit and I knew it would work for what I needed. And then I draped sort of like a big bow to one side, so there was a big sort of round bit of the bow here, and then it draped across my shoulder, and there's a big long train, and it was just amazing. It was so lovely to wear. It was in a local community awards night, so everyone knows that I sew, that I teach sewing lessons, I make all my own clothes. And I did feel a wee bit of pressure, because they kept saying, oh, I can't wait to see what you're wearing, obviously you're making it and all this sort of thing. So there was pressure on me. I was put pressure on myself probably to make something a wee bit different. And yeah, I'm so pleased with it. It was so comfortable. I felt amazing in it, and the fabric was just, oh, it was just amazing. It was so lovely. And I do have a bit left. I had bought more because I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to be making. I thought I might chicken out in the end and not do the top and do a dress just instead, but I'm happy I went for the top and trousers. It was really lovely. So yeah, I have a bit left over that I should be able to squeeze maybe a rosy shirt, Bella Loves Patterns rosy shirt, or an Anthea blouse maybe. I should be able to squeeze some sort of top out of the rest of the fabric, so I'm happy that I'll have something that I can wear every day or more often in that fabric, as well as that really special top. I just love it. Yeah, so pleased with that outfit. So yeah, that was a bit of a rush make. I knew what I was doing, I knew what I was making, and I had a day to make it, and I did it. I'm very pleased with myself for doing that. But yeah, so that's what I have been making. A pretty good month really. I haven't really got that much made in a long time, so I'm happy. And a lot of it, apart from the awards night outfit, most of it was stuff from my original sewing plans or things that I got in October. So it's stuff that I've had for more than a month. It's not all just new things that keep slipping to the top of the queue. So yeah, I'm happy that I have ticked off quite a bit of my autumn sewing plans now. Feels good, feels very good. So next up, I'm working on, so my sewing machine was away getting fixed for 6 weeks, and I got it back yesterday, so I had to start sewing something straight away. So I am working on now my Sarah shirt. So this is, I had to unpick my ruffle because it wasn't right. This is from, it's the same pattern that I used to make the green embroidered cotton over the summer, sort of springtime, like April. I made a green embroidered shirt, and it had like the ruffle coming down one side and like just a grandad collar, and I'm making the same but with long sleeves in this amazing dead stock cotton. It's cotton, but it feels like a viscose, and it has this really lovely sparkle in it. So I have the ruffle. I did a wee rolled hem on my overlocker for the ruffle because I think it gives a really nice finish, and then yeah, I need to attach that now. But as I say, it didn't go on right, so I had to unpick it last night, so I'm going to get that reattached and then hope that will be made over the weekend. I feel like it's a wee bit festive as well if I was to wear it with my green trousers, and there's that wee bit of sparkle in it. It would be a nice wee festive outfit. So yeah, that's going to be hopefully getting made very soon. And then the other thing that's on my list to make at the moment is, so this has sold out. So this was the Atelier Jupe Teddy check coating, and it's so big. There's so much of it. I have nowhere to put it. I have nowhere to store it. I mean, it's massive. And yeah, I need to get this sewn up. It is going to be some sort of a jacket. I'm not too sure yet. The jacket in this actually could be an option, but without the there's epaulets on it. You can see it there. It's made in the teddy fabric and a cream borg fleece probably. It could be an option. It is a really nice jacket, and I suppose it's probably sort of what I am after. I think there's the option with this that you can actually make it sleeveless, so you can take the sleeves off. They're done with poppers, so it's quite a, oh, there's another jacket that would work. It's a very versatile pattern. It's in another fabric here. It's easier to see the detail, I think. I thought it was. No, could be imagining that. No, clearly imagining it. But yeah, there is the option to, oh, you can see it here in the back actually. Down here, there's the option to take the sleeves off, so it can be a sleeveless like gilet, and then you can put the sleeves on with poppers. Emily, my daughter, also wants something out of this, so that's going to have to play a part. I think if I need more than what I'm planning, I can always make her a wee vest, like a wee gilet sort of thing, which wouldn't take too much fabric, so that's a backup option for her if I need to. But yeah, I just love this fabric so much. Love the colors. It's very, very me. It's going to go with so much. But yeah, I need to get it made because it's taking up so much space. I have nowhere to put it. So yeah, that's on my sewing plans as well. And then the only other thing at the moment, I have a few things I'm making for Christmas, but I need to decide what I'm going to make for my Christmas Day outfit. I like making something new every year, although last year it ran out of time and ended up wearing this on Christmas Day and loved it. So yeah, there's, as always there will be backup options, but yeah, I would like to maybe get something else from my list made for Christmas Day. And yeah, that's everything. So it is Black Friday weekend. I know so many people, there's so much controversy about it now. I think there's a lot of brands that do ridiculous discounts, and it's, you know, 70% off, which is just, it's not realistic. They're, you know, the price was clearly too high before they were doing something like that. We have so I think there's a lot of big brands that do really high, really crazy discounts that it just causes a lot of mayhem, and it's very false. What you find in the sewing community with most places is we do smaller discounts, more reasonable discounts, and that's what we've done this year. And really, it's a way for us to say thank you to all of you for shopping with us all year, for supporting us. Obviously coming up to Christmas, there's so many things that you have to buy. It is nice to get that wee extra discount off something, especially if it's a wee treat for yourself or if it's for making presents for someone else, and we understand that. So we have 20% off all fabrics, 20% off workshops. So our workshops coming up in January, there's 20% off them, and then 20% off all our Lisa Taylor yarns. So it's higher, it is higher than our usual discounts, but as I say, it is just a way for us to say thank you to everyone for your support over the year. And yeah, it I think for most small businesses, it does take the pressure off then coming up to Christmas by doing the sale now. So yeah, that is what we have. So the code for that, and I'll put it in the comments down below, the code is BF23. And as I say, it's one of our biggest annual sales, or it is our biggest annual sale, and it's 20% off all fabric. So yeah, that's everything from me. I hope you are getting on well with all your Christmas preparations. If you celebrate Christmas, it's a very crazy time of year. I am feeling it this year, but I'm also very, very excited. We're probably going to put our Christmas tree up this weekend. I've been listening to Christmas music all week, and it's making me very happy and getting me in the mood for celebrating. So yeah, hope everyone is doing well and getting plenty of sewing done, and I will chat to you all soon. Bye.